really quick, welcome to Tequila Thursday. I am your host, Darryl Mills. To the left, I have
Jose Martinez, business development over at Fun Rock Capital, Ledmay Capital. To my left, I have
Joe Garand.
back.
I'm back. Yo, it's been a minute, but we're back on the podcast. You know, I do business funding. I do mortgages here and there, but, you know,
That was
versatile.
a little bit of here and there.
You dabble here and there.
And
It's all connected. It's
And
all
Joe,
connected.
you know what? I'm not even gonna cap the rap, bro. The camera or whatever lighting that we have this time is fire because your forehead is shining, bro. You got the Michael Jordan Game 7 going on. Game 6. He's never been to a Game 7. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and then listen, we have two guys to my right. Usually it's only one person to my right. Now we have two guys to the right. First, right directly to my right, I have
Albert, a.k.a. Avi Oceans, owner of Leads to Closings. I specialize in lead gen in the financial space and strategy, digital marketing strategy. And to the right,
We have Lucas Motor, President of Business Development at Brokers Connection.
The president.
Pleasure to be with you guys.
my man. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, you guys really don't see Avi and Lucas on often, but they are just as important as anybody to this podcast. So really quick, clap it up for Avi and clap it up. Yeah.
There we go.
We gotta get that timing down.
We have a studio audience here.
Here we go. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, so this evening, you know, again, so the topic of tonight is going to be the TikTok broker. Is social media the new cold call? You know, and again, tonight we want to get a little more, you know, controversial. I know last week. Wait, hold on, really quick. Let me see. Wait, you know the tequila now?
It's Tequila Thursday.
usually that's how we started off, no?
I'll start it off while you go ahead. Keep going, just so that we, I know there's a lot of people who have questions today, especially today's topic, which is going to be AI.
Yeah. So,
Allen Iverson.
Right?
Excuse me.
You okay?
yeah, no, I just wanted to make sure this wasn't the same thing as last week.
No, it's not.
I just wanted to make sure because it's eerily similar. My bad, guys. I just don't want to read the same thing as last week. Okay, so you know, in 2025, again, the best brokers aren't just found.
Just give me the mouse.
Go.
No problem.
Oh,
It was 37.
it's episode 37.
Now you see why I was pausing?
It was AI or
Did I not
die.
say it was 37?
Yeah, no, but you listen, and you see, that's why I was stuck. I was like,
That's what the tequila does to people, bro.
yeah, you know what? I took a couple shots before this. No, all right, guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, episode 37 of Tequila Thursday. So it's AI or die, and why every broker needs a robot on their team. You know, so I mean, let's just be honest. If you're still typing every follow-up manually in 2025, you're just going to be inefficient. You're not just inefficient, you're going to be invisible. We're talking about the shift that's already happening. AI is no longer optional. More or less, it's becoming more essential. And if you're not leveraging it, someone else is, and they're going to be closing your deals. You know, tonight we're going to really break down exactly how top brokers are using AI without sounding robotic, and also without losing, you know, that essential human touch, sort of sense, you know, without getting buried in the whole tech overwhelm if you're not really so much of a techie person. You know, let's see you out to tequila. Honestly, this evening tonight, guys, I want to take the shot first.
Yeah.
All right, let's take
We're
the
still
shot
waiting for a
first.
couple people to join, but yeah, cheers, guys.
Yeah. No worries. Listen.
Tequila
Cheers.
Thursdays.
Tequila
Cheers, everyone.
Thursdays. Tequila Thursdays. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before I go ahead and take the shot, I want to let you guys know. I told Jose that doing the podcast during the summertime, like, we might lose some viewership. That's what I thought. But luckily, you guys have proved me wrong. You guys have been here strong. I think, you know, maybe we're only down like probably 10 or 15 people. Usually, you know, we're probably at across all platforms. You know, we're usually around like 300-400 people across all platforms. I think we only
We have a
lost.
lot of people that watch it
Not
on
enough.
YouTube. No, but they watch it on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, when they, I think a lot on the weekends from the statistics. 29,000 views last.
We get a lot on TikTok, bro.
Yeah, but no, but I mean, like,
we got 20,000.
yeah, no, listen, the viewership that we're getting on social media, like after the fact, is great. But I mean specifically for those of you who tune in from home on Thursdays when you guys can be doing anything else, I have to say that our viewership really only for the summer, I thought it was going to drop tremendously, really only dropped live like 5%. So radical, really quick. Can we clap it up for everybody that's watching at home? that could be doing anything else on a Thursday night during the summer, but you guys are here with us.
I don't know what you guys are clapping about. I'm going to explain to you what I mean by that.
All right, I'm in right
This
now.
show is absolute fire. And every time I go back and I review it and I hear on the topics that you guys discuss and what you guys have to offer, it's amazing. It's amazing, especially going on with what you see. If you look at credit card defaults and things of that nature, the economy, there's always two sides to every story, right? You hear one end where people are struggling and they're trying to get their stuff together. They can't make their payments. Inflation's going up. On the other hand, there's people out there that are making money continuously. They're doing something right.
Yeah.
And you guys have the right formulas here, and you guys are giving day-to-day advice on how to make a good living. And I think viewership of what'd you say? How much?
No, I'm talking about our live. I'm talking about the live viewers. I say we're usually like around like 300-400 live across all platforms, and it's only been like 25 viewers less, which is like 5%. So that's why I clapped it up. But as far as across all forms of social media and the clips, shout out to our clips team, best in the business.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, guys,
we got to get what I'm trying to say. What I was trying to say.
So many claps.
Clap it
What I was
up.
trying to say is, we need that viewership to be way up because of the amount of people that we can help. That's
Albert,
what I'm
but
saying.
we have a limited.
That's what I want to bring out.
We have a
there.
limited time here. So Daryl, you want to start off with our segment?
No, honestly, I like to do the even segments. You do the odd ones.
Okay, no problem. So today's first segment is what's actually working, right? And the topic is AI. AI on all platforms. Is it working? Is it not working? First of all, I believe that AI is the future. I think we all agree here on this table, AI is the future. If you haven't seen it progress, or if you don't know what AI stands for, it's artificial intelligence, right? And you should be aware of it. As a broker, communication-wise, even just anything as simple as, just being a teacher. I know teachers that use it because it just skims through documents fairly quickly. There's a lot of benefits to it. If you don't have ChatGPT on your cell phone as a sales broker, or as a broker, as a sales representative, whatever you are in this industry, you are really missing out on a lot.
Yep.
The reason why is because, and I learned this from Lucas, where, I actually did a couple of days ago, and I'll be honest, I was excited. ChatGPT just came out with ChatGPT 5. I was like, where was I for 4, 3, 2, 1? But all right, no problem. I'll take advantage of 5. So ChatGPT 5, and I was looking at TikToks, and it said, talk to it because it's going to learn everything, right? So I put it out here, hey, my name is such and such. I do this, this, and this. I focus on this type of programs, et cetera, so on and so forth. Now, everything I ask it, moving forward, it already knows what I do. It already knows the programs that I deal with. It already understands the guidelines that I also use. So every answer it gives me is pertaining to the information I already gave it, right? And Lucas, I know that you also build lender matches around you guys build lender matches. You build lender matches around the guidelines of the guidelines, just our regular guidelines, correct?
Yeah. We created an AI. It's called Martinowitz. It's in honor to a good friend of mine. He has all the knowledge for FundRock, for LendMate, and also Fresh Start 180. So you can ask any questions about the CRM, about any of the products that we currently have, and then it's gonna help you with the marketing. It's gonna help you draft the emails. It's gonna help you with the communication between clients, and also we integrated ChatGPT with your CRM. So you can use it to answer all your emails, and also answer all your text message. And pretty soon we're launching the voice AI, and also the media ad buyer AI. So the media buyer ad AI, Avi is working on it. He's almost done, and he should be up very shortly as well. Now, Jose had mentioned that AI is the future. AI isn't the future. Yeah, AI is already here. If you guys are not using, you guys are missing out on it. And I made sure that when we launched the CRM, we had AI on it, because that's what I use. After I started using AI, my wife is way happier with my text messages. She's like, "How come you're so romantic?" Because I can't tell the secret. She doesn't watch the
I need that secret. Share the secret.
Well, he types his response. It says, "But say it in a romantic tone."
I'm like mad. I'm yelling back. I'm like, all right. And they are
Please
like,
rewrite
yes,
this.
Rewrite
Please
this.
rewrite this. That's Casanova.
Yeah, and listen, you know, just to even just get into like a simpler form of AI. I mean, everybody, if you have an iPhone, Siri is AI. Siri has been year after year.
Yeah.
You see that she's getting way more accurate. She's starting to have conversations with you. Like if you're lonely, talk to Siri. She's got all the
She
answers.
has accents too. now.
Yeah, what? Mine is British. You know what I'm saying? So no, but seriously,
Mine's West Indian.
Like, oh yeah, you bumba clat.
What you want?
No, but seriously, guys, like just Siri, the simplest form. Also, like if you, we use Gmail, okay? You can see sometimes Gmail uses predictive text.
Oh, yeah.
Right, like predictive emails. So how you type emails, it'll start predicting what you're gonna say next, and you can just hit the tab button and it'll say what you want to say.
Google also came out with its own version of ChatGPT, right? Which I
Gemini?
think is Gemini, but they also have something
Gmailius?
VBO. No, but then there's something else, isn't it? VBO or VO?
Oh,
That's for the video.
But that's also that's for videos.
Text to video.
But
production,
it's through Google, and just to show you, like you can text, hey, so I don't know if you guys are big on social media, but one of the things that they were doing was, I guess these gorillas were acting out certain scenes, and that's what it was. They were actually gorillas, you know, just like they're so influencers, and they were telling them, hey, do this, and this, giving them a whole script, and they would just go ahead and make the video. What is it called?
The Sasquatch.
Sasquatch. That's
Yeah.
I apologize. Wrong
I
animal.
think we're frozen over there.
Look how I'm looking at you, Jose. Look. You said gorillas. Look at me and Joe looking at you. You said gorillas. Gorillas? We're like, yo, what? Yeah, I'm like, yo, what the hell?
Just trying to connect. We broke the internet again. Look at that.
You got to screenshot that.
Shit, it completely went down.
Yeah, make sure it's recording.
Only Zoom, but we're still in the other one. Okay, perfect. Sorry about that.
Oh, we're
guys.
back.
There we go.
You know, we always break the
back.
internet.
Nah,
for
you know
some
what? As soon as Jose said that he had monkeys dancing, I mean, the whole thing just kind of shut down. Jeez.
Oh man.
No, but no, seriously, ladies and gentlemen. So back to it. So Gmail, Siri, and you guys would even. I mean, just even think about when you call up for your doctor's office or something like that. Just even speaking to like the voice operators. All of that is AI.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you see that year after year, it's getting better. So trust and believe, even as salespeople, we need to be up on that. I mean, listen, I was at the lunch with Jonathan before. He was selling a deal via text because the guy didn't want to speak to him on the phone. So I
It's
seen
the new
it.
generation. Everybody wants text.
Everybody wants text.
So
So
he wasn't talking to an AI?
no, he might have been. And the craziest thing is, I was trying to tell Jonathan exactly what the hell to say because I love to feed the sales guys just like certain key points that they need to say to their clients. It's like being a kid in a candy store. It's like, I know what to say to this. So I'm telling him this, and then I'm seeing him copy and paste it into fucking Chat GPT. But that's what people are doing now. And I have to tell you, you know, you guys already know how I talk. How he put that in Chat GPT and how eloquently he was able to put that text message. You know, the guy was he was more responsive to Jonathan after he said the message that I said via Chat
Did
GPT.
he say, rewrite this, please, as a business professional?
Yes.
Not really though. If you just write it down, because inside the email you have the AI agent.
Yeah.
So you just click it and you write like a very like scrap idea.
Yeah.
What you have is gonna draft a very professional email based on the entire trend of the conversation
Yes.
that
And
you
you-
already
and
had.
did you guys
And you
know
guys
it-
have the same in the CRM. It
Yeah.
reads
Yeah.
every
Yes.
conversation that you had, so it has the knowledge on the client at what stage the client
Yeah.
is, so it can reply back.
There's a
according to-
summary at the top of each email chain.
Yes, I was just gonna say that.
So
There is.
that could be like 40 emails with a bunch of people, and you'll see like 6 bullet points. Like this is what's going on. This
And
is what,
we use Google, so on Google that's what
Yes.
it gives you. That's what we're referring to. On Google, Google email, it does give you the key points on top.
And listen, if you guys were like me in college and you use Spark Notes because you didn't really want to read all the books,
notes.
well, what Gmail does is it Spark Notes all your email conversations. So just like Joe said, if there's like 20 people on one email thread, at the very top, it'll just break everything down of what they are talking about. So you don't have to read through all the chains. So, you know, just the small things, especially you guys that are email marketing, especially you guys that are marketing through text message, before you send out that first email or that first text, run it through Chat GPT. Let them clean it up. Also, what they use is they use like certain data points where, depending on your audience, they know exactly the keywords that they need to say to capture interest. Definitely something that you guys should look into.
Also, too, ChatGPT is free. right? And if you want the more extensive version,
Hold on. And by the way, we're not sponsored by
Oh, no,
ChatGPT.
we're not-
This is
not
all
yet.
free.
We're
This is
not-
all free marketing for them.
yeah,
So
we're not sponsored by ChatGPT. If the AI is listening, brokersconnectiongroup.com. All right,
Yes.
let us know.
Yeah.
Send us an email. Info
Push,
at
push that, right?
brokersconnectiongroup.com.
Right?
Yeah.
AI,
But-
push it.
But you know what? With ChatGPT, it's free. It's free. If you want the more, I guess it allows you to ask more questions. Spend $20. What is $20 if you're gonna make $1,000, $2,000, $3,000? Just teach it your programs, teach it your guidelines, teach it the what we give you already. Just grab a PDF and input it there. It'll scan it. It'll summarize it, right? Because documents. We were writing on the board. We were doing what were we doing? We were planning for something.
Yeah, we were doing a funnel.
Okay.
We took
Yeah.
a picture of the board.
and it read it.
We couldn't even read the handwriting, and the ChatGPT summarized the entire.
no,
the
time
entire
out.
board.
No, time out.
off
Time
the
out.
Picture.
Time
I
out,
swear to God,
time
I was
out.
like, I can't read this, and ChatGPT
It
read
did.
it.
Nah,
It did.
time out. Now, listen, I don't really know that much about AI. I know the importance of it. I don't have to worry about AI because these guys do all the AI shit, right? These guys get paid the big bucks. I just have to sell the deals, right? So I'm trying to learn tonight, just like you guys. So you're telling me you took a picture of a board
Yes.
with writing on it, and the AI interpreted it and
Summarized everything.
summarized what you had written down.
And the next day, we had a very nice presentation, and I
Yeah.
showed these guys who was like, "This is perfect. Who created this?
Yeah.
How did you do this so fast?" I was like, "I know,
I
right?"
even did one. It also does pictures for you. I said, do me a favor, because I forgot what I was reading. And I said, you know what, do me a favor as Mr. Monopoly Man drawing the word Lend Me Capital on a canvas. It drew it. The hand was a little messed up, but aside from that, it actually drew it. I was like, wow, this is insane. This is crazy. Because we were trying to look at for pictures, right? And it was just, it's amazing, the capabilities. But just remember this, like Lucas said, AI isn't the future, right? It's the
It's the
difference.
present.
It's the difference
future.
between
Right now.
brokers who scale and brokers that stall. All right, that's very important. It's if you're going to scale, learn how to keep up with times, learn how to go ahead and use what's current, ChatGPT, and there's other versions of AIs, whatever industry you're in, whether you're in sales, whether you're in also too, even I saw a couple of ones where you take a picture of a room if you're an interior designer, and it automatically just puts everything in order, right?
What?
It says
Yeah,
do
and a year
this.
from now, we're not even gonna recognize what it does. It's like I would recommend you guys ChatGPT for general knowledge is
Yep.
great. Like if you have everyday questions, ChatGPT is the perfect one. Gemini for copywriting. Like
I'm a Gemini.
Yeah, if you draft an
Crazy.
email, a text message, or a message to your wife, do it. Gemini, it's the best one. And then what's the if you doing like
Yeah,
coding,
Claude
yeah,
for
Claude
coding.
for coding and API,
Number one.
anything like Claude is very
Vibe
very
browser.
versed on it. Yeah.
What I would recommend, ladies and gentlemen, download ChatGPT. Right, download ChatGPT. Pay for the paid version. Grab the PDFs that we've sent you that you already have in the community. Upload it, and tell it to understand and give you key points of every single program.
Yep.
It will do that. It would read everything, and then let the bot already understand. These are the programs that my clients would fit into. And you will realize that you'll give it a scenario. My client has a 700 score, looking for fix and flip, this, that, and the third, and it will go ahead and provide you certain guidelines as far as to does it qualify or not, just to meet the minimum criteria.
Thank you. Broke
And we broke the internet again.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's just
It's
Zoom.
being recorded.
Yeah,
But
but
go ahead.
yeah, no, I can't. I'm like really amazed that you guys
Albert, where you
just
going?
wrote. You guys just wrote some stuff on the board, and that shit really translated. That's okay. How long did it take to do that? It was like overnight.
No. So we were actually writing. We were thinking. We were writing stuff
That shit
down.
is instant, man.
It's instant.
Recording in
quick.
progress.
No. I'm talking about when you guys took a picture of the board.
It takes
It was
a
a
second.
couple. Yeah, a
One
couple of
second.
seconds.
It's quick.
Literally 1
That's
second,
quick.
and he drafted everything up. So I took 3 different pictures. I took it in stages because it was a big board, and within seconds it had a plan. And then I spoke about a little bit on the plan, and then I was like, all right, I need to create a presentation, create a prompt for me, and then I went on another one that does presentations, which is Gamma AI.
Yeah.
And then it drafted a presentation that these guys was like, "Oh, you already ran through the graphic designer?" I was
Yeah,
like,
I did.
No, no,
Yeah.
yeah. I was like, not really.
Guys, you're pointing to me.
And this is also good. This is good for if you read contracts, right? We did the same thing. Upload it into ChatGPT and say, hey, summarize the key points of this contract, or you know what? Hey, does this contract say anything about this, that, and the third? Whatever it is that your concerns are, right? If you're signing up with with different things, just it can read your contract. Literally, can read the contract for you. Right?
Jose,
Yeah.
Jose, what I wanted to say is, and this is like a little cheesy, but you know what they say, if AI can set the table for you, why are you still cooking every meal from scratch? You know, and that is, I don't know, maybe that's cheesy, maybe that's whatever, but I know that within the CRM that we have, I've been I guess you could say coddled like a baby or spoiled, because whatever the hell Lucas set up in our CRM, that he's been able to go ahead. Like sometimes I don't even speak to clients at all till they send documents in. Yeah. The AI is handling.
You never speak to any client until they send
The AI takes care of everything. And
it's been points where they're like, hey, how do we turn off the AI? Because I now want to have the conversation with
no,
the client.
I'm like, dude, I want to say something. Like, let me jump in. You know what I mean? But the AI does such great work within the CRM. And again, if you guys are part of Brokers Connection, you guys have access to the CRM, and that CRM within there, it's going to handle the conversations for you, which is absolutely amazing. And gotta tell you, again, when documents come in, it sends them a message. Yeah. If time elapsed goes by without something, it sends them a message. When you change a status, it sends them a message. This message is for everything. And again, this is just the computer or the AI thinking for you. You know what I mean? It's like having an assistant that's going to always be by your side 24/7 when you're not looking.
AI can handle prospective clients. It can handle nurturing. It can handle follow-ups without going into spam. Right? If you set it up correctly, you don't have to stress out about it. It literally is what was that? The commercial. Like the George Foreman grill. You set it and forget it. Was that what it was? What was it for? It was something.
I don't think George Foreman ever said that.
It?
Yeah, I don't think
something like, hey, you set it and forget it. It was something.
I'm very sure if you set that grill and you forget it, you're gonna burn some shit down. Something is gonna be burned down when you come back, bro. You cannot forget that shit.
Forget it. What was that? I'm thinking about that right now.
Just set it and check on that shit or something.
See if it's cooked.
No.
Definitely not it. But the first time I ever set up the AI, I remember that the people were going out to lunch. I was like, I'm gonna set the AI, but nobody's here to monitor. I was like, let me just set it up, and then I'll come back from lunch, and then I'll see what they came up with.
Yeah.
The AI came up with, right? So I set the AI to retarget the people that I had already spoken to.
Yeah.
They never submitted the application, and then when I got back in, my inbox was like blowing up. We had 18 applications with full documents, like ready to go.
Yeah.
18 in less than an hour. I was like, bro, I took a 60-minute lunch because I went out, and then I came back. I had 18 applications. I was like, God bless this. Then I was hooked on it, and then I started.
Now, one thing that I want to ask you about that is, when you sent your first message out, via AI, and you just let them take care of it, were you nervous? And if you were nervous, why were you nervous? Did you?
100%. You don't really know. I was like, I needed to be here to monitor. I was so hyped and so excited.
Yeah.
And I thought the AI was gonna do a good work. So I always draft my own hooks because I'm very good at getting the people attention.
Yeah.
So I set my own hooks and I let the AI take on, and you keep it simple. Keep not AI human You can't have AI just take creativity all the way. Yeah. You gotta really draft what you want.
Yeah.
Have a nice prompt to it. Keep it short and simple. And people never noticed it.
Yeah.
And they thought they were speaking to someone. And I saw people having questions. Questions.
A question on that. Yeah. Would you say
AI was answering so beautifully.
Would you say that keeping it was a KISS, right?
Keep it simple.
Keeping it simple, stupid.
Yeah.
I don't want to say, but keeping it simple. Keeping it simple is better than keeping it complex, meaning what?
For everybody. Because when you're speaking to people, you don't know at what level they are in.
Mm-hmm.
If you overcomplicate it, you're going to give too much for people to think about. And people that tend to procrastinate, they're not going to take action on it if you have too much information for them. So the shorter, the better. If they want money, you want money. This is what you gotta do. Fill out this application. If I go back to it, oh, you want money? That's great. I have this option, this option, this option. They never taking action. So you want money? Okay, fill out this application. That's as easy as it gets, and people will take action. Now, if you want money? Okay, I have this option, I have this option.
Yeah.
If you do qualify, I have this option, I have this. Bro, they never taking any action. So you want money?
You're giving it too many options.
This is the application.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like, keep it simple and sweet, and people are gonna do it.
But here's the thing. You have to have guardrails. You have to have the right prompting. behind the
Bumpers.
scenes.
Bumpers, like if
Because
you're
you
bowling.
don't, and you have to have the right temperature controls on the back end. It goes a little deeper because if you don't, it could hallucinate. And when it starts to hallucinate, it can come out with all sorts of crazy stuff.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Like keep it short and sweet,
Yeah.
to the point, and
give
make
it the rules.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to give it the rules.
Just 3 qualification questions that the AI is gonna ask before sending out the application. That should be enough.
You know, I have to tell you guys, if you and Albert keep sharing this mic, eventually you guys are going to both go for it at the same time. And that is going to be something that we need to get on camera and keep that for as long as we have this business.
I'm not the one wearing the pink shirt, so I'm not worried about that.
Okay, so how much
looks
is
good
too
on
much
you,
tech?
Lucas, don't worry.
Is there such a thing as too much tech? I mean, Joe, let's get you involved because obviously we're over here, we're talking to the tech guys, but how much do you think that too much technology is too much? Or how do you deal with AI?
I think as long as it has somewhat of a human touch, because we used to have automated messages. I would go out and I would read it, like it looked crazy. It'd be like 5 sentences. Now it's like
about the AI.
Yeah, the AI.
He wants to shut it off.
The AI be chatty.
So now it's quick to the point. It's like, hey, like I'll put the client's name. Oh, I know you're interested in funding, blah, blah, blah. It's quick to the point. They respond. And, you know, we might have 100 messages like that go out and you see the 10 or 20 that replied. So literally you're just sitting, like I saw today, a bunch of messages went out from my phone through the CRM. So, you know, some of those clients are going to respond and then I take it from there. But I'm not manually texting and emailing every single one.
And it's not a bad thing because you want to remain relevant to your client, right? Especially if you're dealing with so many different clients, right? You have, let's say you buy a database or you buy a lead source of 1,000 leads, right? You put it into the CRM. You have a great conversation with 2, 3, 4 people on a daily basis. You can't physically manage.
You can't reach all those
all of
people.
them,
Like,
right? So that's what AI is for. That's what the CRM is for. That's what you guys already pay for. Please take advantage of it. Everyone that's already in the community has been in the community before. It's already available for you. You just have to take the first step and realize or set it up because you can put your leads through there. It'll nurture it. AI will pick it up. Then it'll have conversations with it. It'll be able to allow you to do a lot of different things.
Hey, chill out.
Chill out. What's up, brother?
Yeah.
No. But yeah, AI is the topic of today's conversation. But yes, it is.
Jose, I wanted to add something.
Yes,
because
please.
I was having a conversation with Albert today in the morning.
Okay.
And we were talking about leads and how easy it is to get leads nowadays, opposed to when we first started.
Yeah.
When we first started, we had to walk on the sun and knock on doors to get leads and knock on
You have to buy lead lists.
lists and you had to really
mail them
call
out.
100 times the same lead. And nowadays I see, because I generated a lot of leads, and if the agents call, they call once and they were like, oh, it didn't pick up, it's a dead lead. It's like the generation got soft. Luckily the AI came back and is now nurturing everything for us, and we have follow-up sequences and we have everything to nurture the lead, because the agents got soft on they're not like what we used to be. I used to call 100 times the same client until he say,
well, not even that. A lot of people people are not being receptive. So instead of just, because you're right, on average we would get 10 deals or 10 leads a week, right? And you had to pound the leads and you had to call it, text message it, or email it,
Because that's all you had.
That's all you had, 10 leads.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
consistently, we were talking about it today, and Lucas and I had a conversation. We were strategizing. I was like, wow, do you think we're giving them too many leads? Should we cut it back as far as the leads? The answer, honestly, the answer was no, right? It was just, let's just get more qualified reps to be able to do it, because Daryl, even himself, he's like, Jose, there's a lot of stuff going on. Like, I can't even touch these leads right now, right? Even though there's a lot.
And they're the hottest leads.
Right?
Too busy.
And he's like, wait, so now you think about, am I going to prioritize speak to a client or pitch the deal and request a driver's license voided check. And I want to clap it up for Daryl. Daryl's done an amazing job this week. There's an affiliate.
Small claps.
There's an affiliate. I do not know the affiliate's
man,
name. You can shout him out, but there's an affiliate that's been sending over deals. He's been doing a great job. And it's amazing. It's amazing what we are able to do when everyone works collectively. Everyone works and we all have the same goal. The goal is to get you guys paid, make us money. You guys, we are not successful without your support.
Yeah.
Right? So we have to make sure that we're able to, at the end of the day, close the deal.
Yeah.
Right?
And it's a whenever you're in this space, right? Because you guys are putting so much trust in us, sending us your deals. It's a lot of trust that you guys are, that you guys have in us. So being that you guys have that much trust in us, it's our obligation to make sure that we deliver. You know what I mean? Because anything less than a funded deal on our end is a fail to us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very sure that if the ISOs are sending in deals and I'm speaking to their clients, I don't know what that ISO does for. I don't know what that affiliate does for work. I don't know if he's working all day and he's just sending me whatever kind of referrals he gets, or if he's sending me deals because he's relying on me closing the deal to feed his family.
Right.
You never know. So you have to, anytime there's a referral source that's sending you deals, you have to do your absolute fucking best to make sure that you get that deal closed. Now, what's going to happen on your end, right, guys? You guys send us a deal, and we know you guys are not just sending us deals. You guys have other shops that you guys are sending deals to. I don't know if they give you 50%. If you close your own, probably not. But if you guys are sending us deals, you know that we're going to get you, at least you have trust that we're going to get you the best approval. Okay?
Best dollar amount.
Yeah, the best dollar, either the best dollar amount, the best rate, the best term, or all of the above. Yeah. We're going to figure out a way, and we're going to leverage our relationships to get you the best deal for you guys to sell. Now, if you guys are not at that step yet where you can sell your own deals, at least you guys are placing deals with us because you know that we're going to get the best offer and we're going to be able to present the deal to your client the absolute best and get them what they want. So for that small, and it's not even like a small, that's a major responsibility that we're holding. So for that simple fact, we're always on our A game. We're always looking for new programs. We're always looking for new bank reps. Go ahead, Jose.
And listen, keep in mind, it's just that's one of the things that we make sure that we do is we want you guys to get paid, right? That's why we rolled out 50%, as Daryl had mentioned before. We want to give you guys 50%, but sometimes just understand this: until you learn the products, at times, not questioning your sales ability, it's just new products, right? We want to make sure allow us to take the deal and work it for you. Right? Sometimes 100% of something is better than 100% of zero.
Yeah.
Right? So 20% of something. Wow.
20% of something. A lot more than zero.
I was like 100% of this, 100% of that. All right.
100%.
Yeah, you know what? You're right.
I'm an affiliate now.
Listen, 20% of something is better than 100% of zero.
Bang.
Right? At times. So just know this is that yes, go ahead, try it out. Sell a deal on your own. And the reason why I say that is because I spoke to an affiliate today where he sent over two deals. One of the deals was a small deal. It was $5,000. The guy didn't really make that much money. Daryl was able to, they were only going to approve for $2,500. He got me $5,000. Then the client's like, oh my God, I think it's too much money. He can't afford it, etc. I said, okay, no problem. Now, can you allow me this? Let me speak to the client.
Yep.
Right. Let me speak to the client. Now, I'm not trying to step over your toes. I'm not trying to tell you that you can't do this and this. I just want to have a conversation with the client. He said, you know what, Jose, go ahead and do it. That's fine. That's not a problem. I would love you to. I said, okay. Just understand the commission payment changes because it's either going to be myself or one of our guys that know what they're doing, meaning understand how to present the programs, because majority of times, and this is the problem with a lot of brokers that I've noticed, especially the new ones that we hire, they don't know how to read a credit report. Right, and a credit report is huge. Now, and I had it with someone today when they were like, "Yo, you know what? The client is 50. Your deal." I was like, the client is 50. He wanted 30. Everyone's giving him 30, but Daryl came back and gave him 50. I'm like, okay, so what's the problem? Now he's saying he wanted the money for expansion. Expansion and all that's not an answer. He wants monthly payments. He's not going to take anything else monthly payments. Okay, so let's understand his pain point. Right, he's saying monthly payments. All right, let's get him to that point. Let's give them a roadmap to get to that point.
Are you reading my deal notes?
No, what are you talking
Reading
about?
about my deal notes is crazy, yo.
The AI gave them a
Hey,
summary.
listen, that's not AI, bro.
The AI read it.
That's me, bro. I wrote that.
You did not. We're gonna have to
Jose gets a 1-sentence summary.
But then I went back and I said, you know what? Do me a favor. Pull up the credit report, right? It was one of you guys. Pull up the credit report. First thing you're gonna identify is this. Look at the utilization. He's used 60%.
Like, yeah, it was
of the credit,
60 plus. Yep.
right? 60 plus. Now, also on top of that, he's late. He was 30 days on his report, right? So what bank is going to approve it? None. But okay, now let's go down. Scroll all the way to the bottom. Let's look at the credit cards. What's revolving? He had, I think it was a $1,500 card. It was a $500 card, and he maxed out the $546.
Listen, he had 3 $500 cards. 2 of them were maxed out.
Yep.
He had a couple of what's it called when someone's co-signing for you? You're something
Authorized
authorization.
users.
Yes, he's an authorized user on 2 cards.
I didn't even pick that up.
What happened?
Okay. I didn't even pick that up. I didn't even.
Come
realize
on,
they
bro.
had
He's an
users.
authorized user on 2 of them. So I'm looking at this, and I'm so glad that you had that same summary, because I'm looking at this and I'm like, how would this guy think that he's gonna get monthly payments of nothing?
Yeah.
First question you got to ask him: what are you using the money for? That is the main guys. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I don't care what area of finance that you are in. What are you using the money for? Even when you get a card, they said, what is this card for? Business, personal,
Not even mortgage. In mortgages, the same
everything.
thing.
Everything.
What do you want to cash out? Refi cash out? Why?
Why are we giving you money that you're going to pay interest on?
Right.
Why are you not just putting up cash? They want to know what you're doing because you're an investment for them. They're investing their money in you. Are you worthy of it? That's how I talk to people on the phone. I don't care. Am I the guy that's putting $100,000 in your bank account? No, but I'm responsible for it because if you don't pay for it, I got to pay some of that back.
Yeah, gotta make sure
And
they
you know what I
pay.
mean? Even when we started off, a lot of the guys that started off just in the industry, I'm like, look, you know what? Act as if I just gave you a $100,000 line of credit. You got to put it out to these clients. You have to vet them.
Yep.
You want to know why you have to vet them? Because at the end of the day, if you give it to the wrong client, your commission is getting clawed back.
Yep.
So yes, financially, you are responsible for it.
Yep.
Right? Because if not, if you have so many defaults, what's going to happen? You're getting kicked off the platform. Whether it's our platform, their platform, lenders' platforms, whatever that is, you're getting kicked off of it. So yes, you have to act as if you're the line.
There's
Tell
this
him, Joe.
client. This
Tell him,
client,
Joe.
me-
Tell him, Joe.
Me and Daryl were talking to this client, trying to get him like $500K, something like that. You know, and you know, I'm looking at the deal. There's a lot of holes in the deal. I'm like, and Daryl's looking at me like, Joe, you know what's gonna happen, right? They ain't gonna pay this shit. So then we spoke to the client. The client was like, listen, yeah, I can't make these payments. I'm gonna default. So you know, Daryl was honest with him, like, hey, all right, let's revisit this. You know,
Yeah.
a smaller approval amount. Let's make you more bankable, so you don't have to take a MCA right now. Maybe you get a term loan or bank line of credit. But we had to be real with the guy. We couldn't just think, oh, we're gonna make this big commission today. Because
Yeah.
it's gonna be gone next month. It's gonna be gone next week, and then the client would be in a worse situation.
Sorry, Joe. I'm so
And,
eager.
and ladies and gentlemen, that was a deal. We were funding in house. So yes, definitely, I'm glad you guys did not fund that guy.
Listen, I'm very eager to speak about this deal because this deal, I was walking around like, ooh.
He's already counting the money.
I'm like, no, but I'm like, ooh, this motherfucker is not gonna pay. I felt it. Listen, if you're ever giving somebody money and they're asking questions like, well, what
happens if I
happens
default?
in the event that we take the money and I sell the business? Or I take the money and my partner leaves the country? Or, dude, like, dude, what are you,
He's like, will you come after my wife's house
like,
and the cars? I was like, whoa.
it was
All
just,
the red flags.
ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to bore you with just MCA talk if you real estate, ladies and gentlemen, to hear. But guys, ladies and gentlemen, realistically, when you are responsible for money, you always, you'll speak to the client differently. Okay?
It works on the real estate side too. If they don't pay that mortgage, what? Like,
Yeah. So
yeah,
yes,
Joe,
what?
you learned.
Yeah. Okay, hold on, time out. Fun fact. So Joe, I know we have to get to segment number 4 because we got 20 minutes left.
Yeah.
But please, I don't even think anybody out there that does not do real estate or mortgages knows, and I didn't even know this.
Yeah.
What happens if they default on the mortgage in the first 6 months?
well, one of my clients, he was late like 10 days. The lender sent an email like, we're going to take him to court, blah, blah, blah. We're calling back this loan. Like, we would have had to all pay back the money. The house, I would have had to take my commission out of.
But you have to let them know. So Joe is a fighter, right? Joe doesn't go down easily.
He's not a lover. He's not a lover. He's a fighter.
He's like, no, you know what? Why are they even accusing my client of not paying his mortgage? You know what? He's wrong. This, that, the third, blah, blah, blah. I said, Joe, just do me a favor real quick. We'll solve this easily. Tell the client to please send over an account activity showing the payment went out. Okay. Joe's like, yeah, 100%. You're right, Joe. And that was, I think, Wednesday, because that's when we got the call.
Yeah. It was a July payment. He made the payment August 7th. I was like, damn. I was like, damn.
So
late as fuck.
So listen, he acknowledges it. He's like, listen, I see the good in our client. Like I want to see the best in them. But yeah, you know what? You guys are right. He missed the payment last month, and the client's response to you was he makes the payments at the end of the month, right?
Yeah.
Now,
and he didn't make it at the end of July.
And remember, what happens with mortgages is that it gets sold in the secondary market. It gets sold to different servicers. So this loan passed hands 3 different times, right?
It's at the
Twice or 3
second.
times?
It's at the second. Yeah.
So now, just like us with the commission, I think for a 3-month term or 6-month term with
6
some
months
lenders,
on mortgages.
now, what happens is that they sold it. So now whoever they sold it to, they're still responsible for it. So now the lender is responsible for it. So that's why the lender was calling us like, hey, what's going on? This and that, blah, blah, blah. They were on us. And I'm like, Joe, we have to write. No, Jose, they paid. Then we obviously got the real answer because the client was saying, no, I paid, all right, but I need proof. I got it. I understand. I believe you.
Came out his account August 7th. July payment.
Not recording.
But yeah. So that's just to show you, you know what, it's yes, you want to believe in all your clients, yes, but it's just sometimes you just need concrete proof.
You got to be realistic with these people. You got to vet them, and don't just think about the moment. They got to at least be able to make some payments. They got to be
how about
men and
AI
women
bots?
of their word.
Can I ask you a question? Is it ethical?
I was gonna hold on.
Is it ethical? I mean, this is something that just came to mind. Is it ethical? Are AI bots ethical or unethical, depending on how they use them?
Ethical.
Okay, so it depends on who's asking,
Okay,
right?
I'm asking.
Okay, but listen, but see, the thing is this, right? If you're the
Albert's been quiet. Let's get Albert involved a little
all right,
bit.
so Albert, from a consumer standpoint,
Right.
not from our standpoint, from a consumer standpoint, would you do you think that it's unethical that you're speaking if you were buying something from somebody, you think you're speaking to a human, and it's just AI? Yeah. Do you feel like you're being violated or misled?
No, because
Or misled?
you could be playful with the bot.
Yeah, you
You
can.
could make the bot playful, and and let the person know.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
Let the person know. Am I missing something?
Everyone, this is called the Diddy Bell. Ladies and gentlemen, just for everyone that doesn't understand, this is called the Diddy Bell. Just so everyone knows.
Ladies and gentlemen, whatever you guys do with your bots at home, if you're getting playful with your bots at home, no problem.
Wait,
no one's gonna judge.
Albert, can you please elaborate if you would? What do you mean by that?
Yes.
Well, are you?
No, like for real.
When you're asking the question is it ethical if the bot is trying to reach out to someone or try to sell them something? Is that what you're asking? Am I missing something?
Yes, you missed something.
Right.
What I'm saying to you is this, because we're saying ethical, right?
Right.
So ethical from our standpoint, we think everything's ethical because at the end of the day, I'm not misleading you, whether I'm talking to you or AI's talking to you.
Right.
Yes. So
That's
as a
what you're
consumer, if you found out that the sales guy you thought that you loved, that you were speaking to, it was really a robot the
No,
whole
you
time.
let the bot let that person know that it's a bot, but you do it in a very playful way, right?
No.
I feel like the AI just makes the
Hell
intro.
no.
What does that mean playful? How, what do you
The
mean
AI makes the intro, then you
So
take
that,
over.
hey, so you tell, hey, I'm the AI. I'm the.
No, it says, hi, I'm Daryl.
Yes, Albert. No, what do you mean?
So if it is a voice bot, I usually recommend you to say it.
Yeah,
because
that right.
it's very gray area, right? On the voice. So you can robocall people, and AI is actually a robot.
right.
So you want to announce yourself like, hey, I'm
your friendly
I'm, yeah, I'm,
That's why you
I'm
asked him what
Daryl.
capacity.
I'm
Got
Daryl,
you.
The
That's what
friendly
I'm trying to say.
AI agent for Jose or whatever it
How
is.
many-
But for the
hold on.
text message and email, it
Hold
doesn't
on.
matter.
They're gonna hang up on you.
One mic.
Would
Yeah.
you speak to an AI?
Bro,
I call you
you'll
right
be
now.
happy. to
Yeah.
speak. When I put you on the AI for the brokerage connection,
That's different, though.
You had a tear coming out of your eye.
I
Like,
did.
bro, he was
Hold
like, I
on.
need this.
Hold on.
I was like,
I
know.
did.
That's different.
I did. But I didn't know it was an AI. You didn't have to tell me it was an AI. It sounded so real.
So real. And
But
she
why
was
do
in
you
a
have-
coffee shop. It had background noise. It's like super
Why
hot.
do you have to say that you're an AI?
That's all Jose's
question.
saying.
That's
It's
the question.
robo-calling. Unless if they opt in and they know they're going to be called by a robot, you have, at least in the United States, you have to say that you're speaking to a robot.
You can't say it's my processor in the Philippines. My
Wait,
virtual.
hold on.
It's my
Okay,
VA.
so I get
About
it.
a Philippine
Ladies
accent.
and gentlemen, so I get it. I understand. So
my
compliance,
VA.
Wait. So compliance purposes, because we do not want to get sued. Compliance purposes, you definitely have to make sure that you let them know it's a bot.
But it's a robocaller.
But that's
Wait.
But
what
not
is it?
via text.
No, via text.
You have,
Nah,
wait. You have to
it's
say
a
it's
voice
a
call.
robot, it's a
Conversational.
robocaller, or AI caller.
no,
What is it?
conversational. No one.
assistant.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Correct.
Hi, I am your AI assistant, Janine.
Really. Yeah, I'm calling from Daryl's office. He's AI assistant.
Okay,
I would like to
so
have a conversation right there.
oh, gotcha. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, so this is a multi-layered nerd conversation. Okay, so what Jose asked was very broad, and that's why Albert was trying to break it down. Like, what are we talking about? Because if it's via text, you don't got to say shit.
Right,
But
no.
if it's a robo, if it's an AI speaking to somebody, hi, I am your AI. I'm the AI assistant.
Correct.
Okay, gotcha.
At the end of the day, it's also they act as customer service, right? The bots, customer service. What the most important thing is for the client to get the information they're looking for. A lot of times, what happened, there were IVR systems, right? And then they had a certain logical steps, and you have to press 1 and 2. All the AI took all that away. How frustrating is it? Every time you need to find an answer to something, you got to go through 15 prompts before you get to what you're looking for.
Yeah.
You want to rip your hair out, right?
Yeah.
You want to go nuts. You want to smash the
I
phone.
ripped
whatever
out
it is.
all my hair, bro, with this AI shit, bro. It was like it frustrated. I was like,
I think things could happen a lot quicker.
Joe called his doctor one time and said, press 1 for English, took all his shit out.
I
That's
had
it.
cornrows. Shit's gone.
Oh, wow. No, seriously, but no,
It
but
makes
go
life
ahead,
a lot
Albert.
easier. AI is here. AI is a tool, right? I'll tell you something. The other day, I had someone tell me that they had a bot that was built for them. Like, yeah, check it out. It's the best thing in the world. Is that?
How much do you pay for that?
I was gonna say, how much is that bot?
I'll be honest with you. When I heard, it was worse than an IVR system. It sounded like it was from the 1980s, and I'm like, how is this possible? Like, from what we have now, based on what's going on, I'm like, and the person was telling me, listen, this is like the best thing since sliced bread. And when I heard that bot, I'm like, listen, this is probably the worst thing I ever heard in my life. And you have to be careful, right? Because technology is moving very quickly. And just 6 months ago, from what they have today, is night and day. But a lot of people really don't know that. And they might be sold on something that's easy to sell.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it doesn't really have that
Trash.
functionality on the back end. People don't understand that there's a lot of things going on the back end in order to make those things work the way they do, especially with the voice and the conversational AI. What are we like?
Now, also, too, ladies and gentlemen, successful people learn from other people's mistakes.
Yes.
Right? And that's what it is. And we actually went on, I don't know if you guys recall, we were in Florida, and we went to a conference just to see what else is out there, right? Because we always want to stay in the know.
Yeah.
And we went, and it was like everything was AI
The
this,
cheapest
AI
system
that.
was $5,000.
It's
That's when
honestly,
we were
it
like,
sucked.
Jose, we giving them for $49.
We gotta
and
up
they're
the
charging
price.
$5,000. What's happening?
But you know what? Learn from
Damn.
the mistakes that we've made before, or learn from our experiences. And this is what all this is about.
Yeah.
Right? Is once you join the community, we're trying to give you guys a shortcut, or guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, a shortcut to how to become successful. We've already done it. We spend the money. We've done the research. We have people that actually focus on that. Albert, he focuses on the day-to-day. Lucas, he does it on a day-to-day.
Day to day.
You know, and I get it. You know, a lot of people say, "Hey, listen, I don't want anyone to ever take credit for my success," but that's not really true. You know, if read books. What do successful entrepreneurs do? They read books. A lot of books that they read are based off of other people's experiences, whether it's an autobiography, whether it's skill set, etc. Stuff that other people have already tried, done, and learned from it. Right. One of the books that we read when we started off, Daryl and I.
AI for dummies.
AI for
Aside
dummies.
from that, was Think and Grow Rich. A good friend of ours gave
Yeah.
us that book, Think and Grow Rich. You know, one of the things that stuck was how to, we're being 3 feet from gold,
3 feet from gold.
right? And it's just not giving up, but just you learn from other people's mistakes or learn from what other successful people have done to get there. So when we talk about AI, and we say this all the time, join the community, join the live dive, join when these guys are doing marketing. Schedule your call with the marketing, right? The CRM is there for you.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
We use it ourselves. We pay the bulk of it for you guys to be able to use it. Now, if you don't take advantage of it, you can't blame us for not being successful, right? But also too, systems. The way a deal comes in, don't just email it. Use your link, right? Most people are like, hey, you didn't get back to me. It took too long, et cetera, and so forth. Well, because it probably went into spam. I didn't know who you were. You know, it's just we don't just give advice to anyone that's not in the community.
We're not. It's just not charity case. We're not just trying to help everybody for free. You know what I mean? We're at the end of the day, it's a business, and we are all. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
Everybody's. You guys are not listening to us right now because you guys like the way we look or you like our banter, right? Mm-hmm. You guys are listening to us because we're giving you gems.
And you pay for it
all day.
That and listen. But not only are you guys paying for the information, but you guys are paying for us to go ahead and service your clients at the end of the day. Because whether you're coming to us because you need the approvals or you're coming to us because you need the advice, at the end of the day, we are providing a service. But guys, you guys are also providing a service. You guys are not doing this for free. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's a multi-layered system, but we all want to get paid. And that's why we're all in the business to do this. We want to help people out in tow, right? But no one gets out of the bed to do anything for free every day. It's just not what anybody's really going to do. Nope. You know what I mean? And, I did want to advance the conversation because we are almost out of time. I just wanted to ask you guys a quick question before we do get into our last segment. So you guys have seen the movie, you guys see that movie with Will Smith, I, Robot, right?
Oh, yeah.
When they had the robots in the home and the robots do anything and the robots.
We're all doomed. In
we don't hate by it. I just want to know, like right now, and I want this is for you techie guys, right? With us just being able to just put a simple picture into our phone, like you guys, this is mind blowing. I'm gonna be honest. With you guys being able just to take a picture and send it to this robot that's gonna interpret it and come up with a whole presentation, right? You guys really feel like one day they're going to be able to put that into like a physical being, not a human being.
Didn't Musk already do that?
Yes. But my question is
about the neuron chip or whatever.
No. Like they actually have Tesla robots. Yeah, Tesla robots, right?
Look exactly like the movie.
Yes, yeah, exactly like the movie. Yes. So my question to you, techie guys, is because you guys deal with this all day. What are the potential? Because that's definitely coming. Like they're going to be able to give like an assistant.
The Kardashians have one.
They're going to be able to give an assistant to regular, average, like everyday people, especially the elderly people. Like instead of putting the elderly people in homes, you're going to be able to stay at home and have a fucking robot take care of you. That shit's coming very soon. My thing to you guys is this: what are the potential besides the movie I, Robot, which is really Hollywood everything? What are the potential drawbacks that you guys could foresee in like an AI bot in your home, like taking care of you? Like, what is like some of the potential drawback to you guys? Because we're headed that way. You know, people are skeptical. Now I want to play into the conspiracy theorists really quick before we get into our last segment.
That too, with the girl from
losing social ability between people because now people are gonna rely on the robot to have the conversations and maybe their the social life and they're not gonna have to go anywhere. That's gonna be their wife or their husband.
Yeah,
that's a scary thought.
Yeah,
right.
Terrifying.
As far as helping around the house with people who may have disabilities or people who are the elderly, and the robot's going to be able to do your laundry, cook for you, clean for you.
Yeah,
that is amazing. So I think the benefits are far going to outweigh any negative things, in my opinion, and that's what we see going on so far.
Lucas,
exactly what I was going to say, because we're going to be begging for it very soon. The AI is going to take over in such a way, make your life so much easier. Everything about it. Like, you're going to be able to speak to your phone like, hey, I need to cut my hair. And then he's going to book an appointment. And like, he's going to manage your entire life.
No, the AI will cut your hair for you.
Bro, robots gone.
He's going to give you a fade in the crib.
The robot give you an OD fade.
It'll scan your face, and it will know exactly what your dimensions are, what you want.
We're gonna be begging. We're gonna be begging to have the AI.
I'm gonna get a Dominican
That's the worst
robot
part
to
of it.
line me up.
Lucas,
Yeah, tú sabes.
yo, Lucas, if
Okay.
Lucas, if your wife comes downstairs and the robot's giving you a fade, that's gonna be crazy, bro. No, but ladies and gentlemen, listen, I love to play devil's advocate, right? And we're bigging up AI this whole episode, and that's cool. But there are some people out there that are not as intrigued, and there's some people out there that is very against any kind of new technology.
But you need to do. It's coming regardless.
You got to
That's
adapt.
Here, you have to.
Got to adapt.
Getting back to books, there's a book called "Who Moved My Cheese." You have to move with the cheese in order for you to be able to accept. Yeah, it's called "Who Moved My Cheese." It's a very short story.
Great book.
Look, it's I'll tell you about it. I think they have it in Portuguese. I'll give it to you. But no, even you know what? There's another one. There was actually, it wasn't an AI bot, but it had to do with the mechanics of actual robot, where hikers were using it, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get it. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be lazy, you know, in the sense that I'm just gonna start working out. What do is you actually strap this all around you and you put it around your legs, and it actually moved your body for you. But
Like-
do you think
Like prosthetics?
similar to that?
They have that.
What?
That's the best.
So
right?
let me ask you. Wait. So let me ask you a
amazing.
question.
It's amazing.
Yo, hold
So
on,
let me-
time out. Shut up, bitch.
So, yeah,
Shut
I'm
up.
gonna get it. I think I'm gonna get it.
They
just
strap
because-
you and then they're
They make
paraplegic.
people that can walk back.
Yep.
Yeah, people.
They're making people stronger.
Yeah.
Like you know the
Oh yeah, to live. Yeah. Yep.
The same company they open up in Japan.
Yeah,
the
they're
same
doing
name,
that now. It's
whatever
amazing.
that name
It's beautiful.
is, and that's what they have.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you.
Well,
Tell them they want to
it's
know.
actually a beautiful thing because that's going to help a lot of people who are disabled.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
you know they have some type of injury where they can't move their limbs.
Have y'all heard about Neuralink? You know,
Yeah,
Neuralink.
yeah.
So
It's
it's-
gonna make
think-
you
yeah.
make you be able to see again.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
the question is, can they make up what you see?
Of course.
Like if they're being able to make you see, they can make you see whatever they want
Correct.
you to see. It.
Yes.
So
I
that's
mean, they already do that, but you know,
Oh.
it's another thought.
Conspiracy theory.
Where's Sean McClellan?
I'm glad Sean is not
It's
in
a
the
psyop.
center here.
It's a
Sean
psyop.
McClellan, you're Broker's favorite broker. I wish he was here. This is a topic that he would love.
But
Sean
now-
is a conspiracy theorist.
Now let's get back to this. As
Quick
far as
question.
to just go ahead.
Quick thing. Why don't we ask the audience if they have any questions or any insight? Because the whole time we've been speaking, we didn't even ask
Do they
anyone.
use AI? Does anyone use AI?
Does anybody use AI? What is going to speak to you guys, ladies and gentlemen, on Zoom
what
right
if,
now?
What if an AI replies back? How do we even know?
Yes.
Well, no, you're right.
This is anybody that's there. Leonard, Peter, Steve, Larry, Dagon,
Yeah, what are your thoughts? Share
Chris,
your thoughts. What
James.
are you guys using AI for?
Armo, anybody. You guys are any of you guys using AI right now? You guys are not. It's cool. Are you trying to interpret? Are you guys interpreting?
Hold on. Can you please ask a question to the community so they can answer anything about AI?
AI certified.
Of course. Here's a quick question you can throw out to them. Hey, everyone, what's one area of your business or daily workflow where you'd love to use AI more effectively? That should get the conversation going.
Yeah, that's
I
the
don't know
next
how you
guess.
added that.
So, Chris, what does that mean being AI certified?
Did you take a class?
And who
Chris,
certified
Can you
you?
unmute yourself, Chris? Let's have a quick conversation.
Used for ideation. All right, great.
Nice,
Ideation
Leonard.
is
Nice,
awesome.
Leonard.
Ideation?
Nice. What is idea?
What is ideation?
Yeah, listen.
I'm sorry,
Ideas?
Now we'll let the. We'll
No.
let
Do you
Leonard.
know? No. Do you know about it?
Ideation?
Yeah, what is
That's
it?
Getting ideas, letting them feed you with ideas and concepts that you're looking for to expand anything that you're doing. That's ideation.
Leonard, is that
if
true?
you wanna-
Please call him out on it if he's wrong.
If you want to
Yeah,
come
let
up with a
us know.
script, they'll give you different ideas. If you want to come up with business ideas, it's going to come up with
Wait,
different.
time out.
That's ideation.
Time out. So Al, so you're telling me that what ideation is like I can like because what we have ideation.
It's like a mind map.
Listen, we have ideation after every Thursday pod. We drink a little bit more in the office and we bounce ideas. And listen,
Ideation.
and we bounce ideas
There
over
you
each
go,
other.
that's what it is.
So you're saying that ideation, literally, you could just be in your room, just
could
fucking
be-
bringing up shit to AI, and it'll
It could be expanding upon any ideas that you have.
So
What?
a think
like a
tank,
conversation,
like a think tank with
My
your
brother,
eye.
like a mind
with
map.
your eye.
Every day when I wake up, I ask AI, hey, what do I have to do today? So he has all my to-do list. He has all my priorities. He knows every day of the week what I need to do. And be like, hey, you need to send this email to Daryl. And then like literally, AI is everything. I wake up, I send a message like, exactly how I did it over here. I
Mm.
click the button, be like, hey, how am I looking tonight?
That
Today.
explains.
I-
That explains. I get a text message every morning from you.
Don't say it. He sends texts, he sends emails, he does everything.
But
for
you know
me.
what? He's
Nowadays-
right. He's right. It writes code for you. When I said, you know what, just do me a favor, set up a schedule for me because I want to be more efficient. Write me.
Wow.
Let me know this as and third, and it spit out a code. Well, okay, where do you want it? I can integrate it with Google Maps. I could do this, write a code for it, etc. I was like, no, just give me a notification. They were like, okay, go to your iPhone, set this notification to make alert to this and this. I was like, wow, this is insane. It's your personal assistant. Learn how to use it. But we have a question for actually,
No, Chris. So I made a joke to Chris. Chris said, I'm AI certified. And I said, would you take a class or something? And he said, I use the tools for work, everything you all mentioned. And yes, I took a class from botbuilders.com.
Yeah.
Matt.
I'm also AI certified. That's why I left about it. I left.
You went to MIT.
MIT certified on AI.
He did. That's what made the cut for him. That's why we brought him on board.
The class taught all about the tools and how to use them. That's crazy.
Nice.
So Chris, let me ask you this. How long ago did you take that class? Was that like recent or was that like a little while ago when AI was just started getting popping? Or was it like rather recent?
Recently. Nice. And Chris,
Nice.
do me a favor. Take my email down. Let's have a conversation. Let's figure out how we can integrate it, if anything. We're always open to the community,
Yeah.
right? Figure out how we can work together, how we can actually grow or scale, if anything. Because, listen, we're not the smartest people in the room, nor do I want to be.
No, AI is.
AI
Apparently.
Right? So we want to have
That's
a
what the AI is
conversation.
for.
You know, yeah, we could definitely do it. These guys, everyone, right? We learn how to build AI bots, etc. We've done it. We've tried it. Maybe there's a more efficient way that you may know about it. Remember, my email address, jmartinez@lendmakecapital.com. Send me an email. Let's have a conversation. Let's schedule a call so we can go ahead and learn how to be more productive altogether.
I'm starting to get to the point where I'm starting to think that, if you're not real, like manual mode is like broker energy.
It is. It
like
is.
that. Like that's where I'm starting to
Why do you think your car's automatic now? It's not manual anymore. It's not stick shift.
What you mean? What kind of car do I?
Tesla.
Guys, I do not drive a Tesla. I do.
He drives a
Listen,
Tesla.
I gotta be honest.
And he has a Tesla bot.
Listen, I gotta be honest. The Tesla is so sick. I'm never gonna drive anything else. I gotta be honest.
Damn.
That is the way that everything is going. They want and listen, this conspiracy theorists that say that they just want to track your moves, where we would shut the car down whenever they want, whatever. If you guys actually do test drive like an electronic car, you guys are not like that is literally the future. That's where we are headed. And you know what? My car actually updates. So it updates. Like it says, hey, do you have time for 45-minute update? Yes or no? And like if you're out, you're like, fuck no. But when you get home, you do it. And listen, we have AI actually within our car. So we can speak to our car and say, take us to this destination in the Tesla. And if you have the full drive, the full auto drive capability, it will take you there.
And it's worked for us on Tequila Thursdays.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was sitting in the
Every
back
Tequila
seat.
Thursday.
But also to understand this, that AI is your sales assistant. Just like how you
Yes.
said, listen, you know what, your car needs an update. You want to update. Your car needs this exactly. So do me a favor. Treat AI as your new assistant.
Yes.
Right? It works 24/7. It doesn't take breaks, and it never calls out sick.
No smoke
Why
breaks.
would you not want someone like that, right? And you don't have to pay whatever a personal assistant would charge you, right? Whether it's $600 a month, $800 a month, $1,000, $20 a month. Real simple. ChatGPT, we're waiting for the just give us a call, jmartinez@lemoncapital.com. Sponsorship.
Show at landmakecapital.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, stop guessing and start prompting. Tell the robot what you need done. Let it do it. And then when it's time for some human interaction, you need to get in, you need to close the deal. That's when the big guns come in. But I have to tell you, I give so much respect to Lucas, right? Because Lucas was doing the marketing, doing the AI stuff, like trying to get into it. And then he said, fuck it, I'm going to take a class at MIT. It was so random. We're like, what? Lucas is at MIT? Yeah. Like the guy that's in this office right here is now at MIT taking classes.
And he's AI certified.
And now he's AI certified. And I got to tell you, some of the stuff that him and Albert, I don't know if Albert is AI certified. He's certified in something. Him and Lucas go into a room and they come out with
yes.
Him and Lucas go into the room. They're in there for like an hour. They come out with a crazy idea that works.
They're like boom,
and boom. And they come out with a crazy idea and it works and it's so techy and it's just great to work for a company and be around guys like this that's always looking for what's new. You know what I mean? Like when someone can bring you like a revolutionary idea and you're experiencing a lot of shit and they bring you something that's like, wow,
And
you appreciate the company that you keep.
you know how they know a lot? Because the computer screen is not even on in that room. They just talking and shit. But then they come up with a whole creation and shit.
Yeah, like
Wait, so where's
like they know this
so
shit.
the computer's closed.
Y'all know this.
AI is
Sit
watching
down.
us. Now Daryl asks questions like, "Yo, I wonder, could you imagine we doing this?" I'm like, "Bro,
We
can
do
do
this.
in 30 seconds. Hold on." And then I do it, and he's like, "Fuck, you got it, bro."
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah, I
He's
was
like,
like,
"Bro, could you imagine if you could do this, and that?" Yesterday, I did.
He
I
does
did,
say
yeah,
that.
I was
He's like, yes,
I
I've
can-
been doing
I
it
can
for
do that in
months.
30 seconds. And then I gave him, he was like, "This is a game changer." I was like, "Bro, we
follow-
hired two people in the other company to do this." I'm like, "Bro."
ladies and gentlemen, you know what's so crazy about this fucking guy, Lucas? Because when I speak to him, he stares at me like he doesn't know English, right? Now that he's literally reciting what I said verbatim, I know he knows what I'm talking about. He just doesn't want to say shit when I'm talking to him.
I'm processing.
Because he already did it. That's why.
I'm processing.
Yeah, he's buffering. He's buffering.
And also, just getting back to Brokers Connection, everything what we do. Just to give you guys an update, we said we're going on a big hiring spree.
Yeah.
We changed the office. I don't know. Look at the office. It's changed. If you could turn the camera that way. The office itself has been different. We elevated. We had to step up, right? From
all
from
stand-up
regular
desks.
stand-up desks to the chairs to the cabinets to everything, making it all beautiful and nice. Now, one of the things that we are now doing is training. Right? Training is crucial, but the same training that we try to provide you and give you with, or we open up to every Tuesdays and Wednesdays on the marketing, we give it to our own sales guys. And the data with the marketing, with the AI, I mean, Michael, how many deals you had this week already? I think like 10.
Yeah,
They
so
submitted a lot of deals.
yeah, so I'll tell you this, and then we're gonna do final thoughts because again we're at 8:08. We don't keep you guys too long. But Michael, one of our new guys, he started a little earlier in the week, and
Wait, let's just take it back. Hold on. We had one Michael. We have two Michaels. He'll talk about Michael P. We had one Michael, a good friend of ours, that has been in this space for a very long time, and he was an underwriter.
he was a processor. Yep.
Processor / underwriter, knows the lenders, et cetera, so on and so forth.
Yep.
And that's what we tell everyone about financial freedom, right? Allowing yourself to now be able to work in commission. You're going to make a substantial amount of money, right? He was comfortable at one point with just making a salary. Now, I said, listen, I believe in you. Come try this out. And I understand it's a big step, especially because he has a family. He's growing he's building his own house, et cetera, and so forth. But he took a chance in us. And Mike, if you're listening, and we appreciate you for just allowing us the opportunity and believing in us. This I call him kid, but this young man has already closed one deal in his first week, 2 deals while he's on vacation
In Saratoga with his family for their family for the week.
And it's, if you look at the points that this kid charges now, he believes in the system,
Yep.
as he should have. And just remember that taking that first step is what's going to differentiate you from what you think you deserve, or where you're at, what makes you feel comfortable, to what you actually can accomplish. And that's going to allow you what we call at the time financial freedom, because he has the ability to go on vacation, work on his laptop. He can go wherever he wants. He can be in Colombia, Cuba, Ecuador, wherever
Colombia.
it is. It doesn't matter. All our systems are on the cloud, right? Just like how our other guy, Jonathan, was in Ibiza, in the summer. He's calling us, hey, what's going on? But he was closing deals. Just follow the process, follow the system.
But you know what, Jose? The reason why Jonathan last year, and then we're going to go to final thoughts. We're going to start with you, Lucas. The reason why Jonathan last year was able to go to Ibiza and hang out and party and still close deals was because the AI that we had was automating the boring part of the sales process, and he was able to save his energy for the big wins.
Right, the close.
For the close. The AI got the deal in. I submitted the deal. I gave him the approval. He sold the deal. He's on vacation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He doesn't need a computer. He needs his cell phone and a smidge of internet service while he's drinking.
And he
You know what I mean?
FaceTimed us with Ibiza. Oh my God,
Yeah.
that's great.
He made us want to be there, and he was in Ibiza for a week, and I think that week he ended up collecting an $8,600 check while he was in Ibiza.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was there for a
Probably
week.
spend it all.
He was there for a week. 3 days in, he got a check for $8,600. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna fucking go. I'm gonna go away more often." You know what I mean? But
Yes.
that just like a little small story. But ladies and
wrap it
gentlemen,
up.
we're gonna button this up right now. Lucas, final thoughts, AI, the community, all that.
All right, AI is not replacing the brokers. AI is replacing the brokers that do not have a system. And we build you guys the systems. We have AI integrated in the systems. Use it. Use it for your advantage. The first time I ever used the AI, I created a simple prompt. I was like, let's put it up. And it got 18 submissions within an hour that I was out for lunch. If I did it, you guys can do it. And back then when I first did it, it was not even close to what you guys have right now. So make sure you use the systems. If you guys have any questions, ask the questions. I'll make sure I'll create a video. We post to the entire community so everybody can share the answer for the question. And let's grind it. That's a lot of money out there. There's 32 million businesses in the United States alone that we can fund.
32 million.
If we give each one of those businesses $1,
Guys, AI gives you superpowers. Superpowers on every level.
And Joe laughed. It's not.
It gives you superpowers. It allows you to have a team of 100 people. You could build 100 different agents for 100 different use cases, especially in the marketing world and any world that's out there. You could use it to think. You could use it to scale anything that you're doing. I mean, it's just the use cases are endless. It's amazing. Learn it. Learn how to use it. We're here to help you as well. And we're actually on the front lines of executing what's needed on the forefront for you to help you close more deals and get more business with doing less. But you still have to be there, human in the loop, baby. All right, I'm gonna push it over to
Joe, wrap us up, baby.
Take us home.
Listen, you talk to bots all day anyway. You're paying your phone bill, you're paying your mortgage, you're talking to bots. Why you're not using it for your own business? Why you're not saving time? Why you're not scaling? This is something we could all do, anyone could do, to just stretch your reach, you know? You throw out more lines, you catch more fish, you know? Like, it's pretty generic, but realistically. In the past, we would call like 100 people manually, literally call hundreds of people, email them, text them. Why are you not using this technology that everyone is using on the planet right now? It's available to anyone. It's a lot of free forms of AI, or you might pay $10, $20 a month, but if you're a real business owner, why aren't you not doing this?
Yeah, nice.
Jose?
So just like that was said before, you guys have Siri on your phone. You're not rebuilding. You're not changing the system. All you're doing is applying it to what you have now. So stop wasting your time calling clients that don't pick up the phone all the time. Put it on a system. Use AI to nurture it. Like we said before, our system allows you to do that. Our CRM allows you to do that. Why not focus on that? And then focus your time on deals that are actually going to make you money. Focus your time on deals that are you're requesting driver's license, voided check. You're requesting closing documents as opposed to requesting a simple application. Right. So Daryl, go ahead, take it away. That was my
I mean, listen, that was fire. What I was gonna say, you know, just to button everything up, because I think tonight might have been my my favorite topic that we've had of the summer. You know, since the summer started, I think tonight was actually kind of fire because, you know, at the end of the day, the best brokers today don't work more; they automate better. You know what I mean? It's every sales guy, every top sales guy in every industry has people that call for them, right? They're not on the phone. They only get warm leads, people that are interested. If you're top of the food chain in your office, right? What tends to happen is people, you know, whenever you're in sales, it's a high turnover. People you hire people, they quit, they can't handle it. You know, they go to other jobs, which is fine. They get trades and all that's fine, right? But we still have to operate, right? At the end of the day. So what we've noticed is that yes, we can mass hire tons of people, but what if we could integrate just his little bot, just one little bot? Well, it's not little because Lucas handles it, so it's definitely a lot bigger than what we think. Pause. But what we're able to do is we're able to put a little bot in there and just have the bot nurture the leads. Have the bot speak to the people every day. We don't want to bog anybody down with like the monotonous work of just, hi, do you need money for your business? Like that kind of sucks to do day in and day out. If you have to do it, you got to do it when you got to start out. But if you're a seasoned vet, you shouldn't have to do that anymore. You should just be receiving receiving full packages, full docs with people that want the money. Just getting on the phone and figuring out where to place the deal. Once where to place the deal that you need to get funded. Once you're at that space, the sky is the limit. Now you're not really chasing clients anymore. Now you're not chasing cold leads anymore. You have cold DMs of people waiting for you to respond to them. That's where you want to be. When you have more leads than you know what to do with, now you're in the end game. Jose was trying to give me 50 deals that he needed me to call to him. I'm like, dude, I'm so busy. What do you mean? I'm calling, I'm selling deals. I have like people I need to sell right now. I have deals to submit. Like it started getting not a little overwhelming, but you'd rather be busy. If you're a sales guy and you're too busy to take lunch, I'm a pretty big dude. Love to take lunch. I took lunch like 3 hours after my time because I was just so busy. You know what I mean? And it's a great space to be, guys. When you're at the point where you don't have to do the monotonous work, the little tedious tasks anymore because you have an assistant that's always there, just like Jose and Joe laughed about, that doesn't take lunch breaks, doesn't take smoke breaks, doesn't have a family, doesn't have kids. When you have somebody like that that's on your team and they'll respond to you at 2 a.m, 3 a.m, whenever. We have West Coast people that message us at 3 a.m. It's only midnight over there, but they message us at 3 a.m. They're like, hey, what docs do you need? The AI is responding, and you wake up to deals when you come in the morning. Once you get to that point, you're at the point that you need to be to succeed. And ladies and gentlemen, that is, Jose just kicked me under the table. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we are going to wrap this up. Radical, cue the outro music.
Cue the outro.
Cue the outro music. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Daryl.
Jose Martinez.
We got Jose, we got Joe over here.
Duran over here.
Joe Schmo, Lucas Mora.
Hi, I am Lucas Mora.
Adios.
Thank you for tuning in.
Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you guys next week, episode 38. We're going to make it another good one. Take care.
Another one.